Welcome back. As promised in the last video, today is going to be a soap review of Catie's Bubbles Santal Sensuelle. It's a sample I have here, and let me just tell you that Sandalwood on its own for me is usually just kind of hit or miss. It's okay, but certain blends are just a little too dry for me. And I tried a few more soaps that had Sandalwood listed as a major component of the top scent notes, and so I started liking it and recognizing it more and more. And so I'm glad to finally get a sample of this stuff here. It is on sale currently on Catie's Bubbles right now for a limited time. It was brought back. It had been released a couple of times, I believe, and then discontinued, and people wanted it back. So it's back now. 15 ounces for an 8-ounce jar with a 4-ounce pour of soap. So it's a good deal. And I don't need to really, say anything about their soap base. It's a contender for the best vegan base out there, probably ever, maybe, I don't know. I mean, there's other good vegan bases, but it's the most highly touted. They have many scents. Chris Cohen is well known in the wet shaving community, and pretty much everywhere. He's all over the place. Everybody knows him. If you've been wet shaving, just a short amount of time, his name's probably come up if you've done any type of searching for, best shaving soaps to try out. So I'm looking forward to this. Enough chattering. Let's get this going. I'll talk about the scent. This is a thirsty soap, so after I got my layer down, I'm going to dunk the brush a little bit and get to work. And the scent notes are pretty simple. It's the front of the soap label, it says a dry masculine sandalwood blend or whatever. I'm not sure if there's anything beyond sandalwood in this scent. What it does remind me of is Barrister and Mann's Latha sandalwood scent, which has a black currant in it. And I don't know if this has it in it, but it sounds or it smells very similar. But if it does have it, it's a lot less than the Barrister and Mann offering. It's a lot more subtle, and I actually like it better. It's not too sweet. It's a great balance of dry woodiness of the sandalwood, but it's also got that little bit of sweet in there, whatever it is. And I like it a lot. The scent is, I would say it's low, like 4. And it remains that as you lather it. And I don't think this would be a scent that I would like much if it was any stronger than this. Sandalwood can be a lot to take in if it's concentrated. It's a good blender, but it's not. Just sometimes it's on its own. It can just pack too much of a punch. But I like it as an additive for other scent blends, and I feel like this is a great sandalwood scent. It's probably my favorite one that I've tried. I think Proraso Red aftershave would go well with this, and it's not too unlike that scent. The soap is firm, but it loads easily. And it's pliable with, if you just want to get some out with your thumb and bowl lather, it was easy to get out. So it's not overly soft, but it's not going to just, you're not going to burn through it really fast. Even if you use a dense badge or not, it's still, I think it's going to last you a while. Not that matters. We have so many soaps, but it matters to some people. And so I thought I'd throw that information in there. Alright, got 2 days growth, so I'm using setting 2 on the Rockwell 6C. So let's get to work. Smooth razor, smooth shave with a great soap. Good audio feedback, I like that. Pass number 2, going to go against the grain on my cheek and kind of across on my neck here. So performance-wise, like I said earlier, if you're familiar with this brand or been wet shaving for any amount of time and have some general knowledge of brands, Catie's Bubbles is top tier. What I like about Catie's Bubbles is that it's vegan. It's vegan and it's a top performer on top of that with any tallow soap out there, but it's also cheap. There are very few of these soaps that are more expensive than $15, $16. I think the luxury cream soaps are more expensive, like around the $18, $20 range. And some scents have just more expensive oils, fragrance oils, and so he'll charge $20, sometimes more than that. But right now, a lot of the guys in the premium scene all their soaps cost between $18 and $25. And so in that type of market, I think he kind of stands on his own. You're going to get the same performance that you get from all those guys, in my opinion, but at a lower cost. So if cost is a thing for you, definitely give Catie's Bubbles your time. Find a scent that works for you. I will say that many of their scents tend to be lower. It's either low or high. I've never really had an in-between. I think the closest in-between scent, like medium strength, that I've tried would be Purple Grapefruit. That's probably my favorite scent by them. But I like this one too. This is probably my second favorite. Probably my favorite Sandalwood scent. It's or at least Sandalwood alone. Probably my favorite Sandalwood would be Cooper and French's Sandalwood and Amber. I like that one. I reviewed it. I love that soap. This is, you know, right below it. And Bandwagon too. If you like Bandwagon, I think you'll like this one. Or if you like Proraso Red Aftershave, or even the soap. And this is in that vein. It's very good. So, not much more to be said. Excellent glide, excellent protection, excellent lather volume, great slickness and residual slickness. I could go all over all this again. Actually, I could probably rinse it and go over it again and not really worry about it. So you're getting a top product for not a top price when you go with Catie's Bubbles. So definitely check this one out. This one is still being sold, so jump on it while you can. I don't know if much longer he's going to make it when this batch sells out. So be on the lookout for it. I'll be back with my closing thoughts. All right, back. Had a great shave. Used the number 2 plate on the Rockwell for both passes. The marks you see here are from last week, and they're still healing up, but they're going down thanks to some Thayer's Witch Hazel that I got. I'll be using. I had no burn from the alum at all. I'll be using some Chantilly & Luxe Santal Austere. It's a little more of a woody scent than I would prefer from the Catie's Bubbles Santal Sensuelle, but I haven't used this very much since I got it, so I need to, you know, get used to it and get going with it and see if I want to keep it or not. But anyway, enough about all the extra gear. This is a great scent for the money. If you like Sandalwood, absolutely get it. It's sweet, dry, and subtle. It's also very masculine at the same time. It's a must-have if you're a Sandalwood fan. Performance is top-notch. It's $15 a jar for 4 ounces. Great, excellent value. And you know by reputation that you're going to get a great shave out of it, with where the performance is top-notch all around. Thank you for watching. Like to subscribe if you haven't. Comment below if you have anything to say about this soap or any suggestions for me how I can improve videos for you. So until next time.